this right here while I have you. Okay, Jack, so your word images for 4, 5, and 6 are as follows. Verse 4 is on your rose, is in a rose bush, is your 4? Okay, so
Yes.
we have the angel and we have the pirate guy, and he's got a thin nose. Yar, I got a thin nose, and he gives it to the angel. The angel puts it on his face, and an owl comes, whoo, 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 lands on that thin nose. And he has a cake, and on the cake is the blue M&M looking blue because he's got a thorn in his side. Mourned. M&M, thorn, mourn. And he's bleeding this candy blood, syrupy blood, and he's leaning on a thin stack of hay. On top of the thin stack of hay is the number 4 candle, for they. Okay, for they. And then you have a shell with a bee on its back, a hermit crab bee, shall be. And the bee goes and gets a comforter, a blanket, and puts it on the M&M and comforts him. And he picks him up and starts doing this maybe. Shall be comforted. Okay. Next, we move to the 5th vial, which is your door with the raisin lady on it. And we have the angel again and the pirate. He's going, yar, and he's got a crucifix, a golden crucifix. That's T. And he gives it to the blue M&M, and he kisses the M&M on the cheek. Meek. He gives him the crucifix and puts it around his neck. Blessed are the meek. And then you have the in return, the M&M has a birthday cake with the number 4 and a thin stack of hay for they. And there's a rabbit. Now you got to think rabbit, hare, harriet, rabbit, same thing. And he's blowing into the shell, inherit, shall inherit. And painted on the side of the shell is a beautiful rendition of the earth with a crucifix on it. The earth.
The earth.
So that's blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth on your 5th vial, 5th verse. Then we go inside your house to the 6th vial, which is the butcher block. On top of the butcher block, we have the angel, smiley face of angel guy, and the pirate. He hands him a thin nose, same thing that happens on verse 4. Then the owl comes and lands on the nose, except this time the owl, hoo, hoo, lands on the nose, and he's wearing a red hat, HAD, with a burger and a drink on it, soft drink on it, hunger and thirst, HAT for hat, hunger and thirst. And there is a Loch Ness monster comes up to him, and the Loch Ness monster has a robe like a judge, and he's got a powdered wig. That means righteousness, a righteous Loch Ness monster, righteousness. And in his hand is a 4 cake, okay, for righteousness. You got to just immediately have that Loch Ness monster with the cake in its tentacles or whatever, holding it out to the owl that's hungry for righteousness. And the owl says, hey, thanks, but I already got one. He whips out his cake. The owl does. And this cake has a thin stack of hay on it, supporting the number 4 for they. And of course, you have the bumblebee that comes up, and right next to the candle is like a gas station. And he starts filling up his tank for a car, whatever car you want. Just visualize a car, and the shall be is filling it. Shall be filled. And that's what we got for verses 3, 4, and 4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, and 6.